Hey, I'm here with Joe and Joanna Klink, and we just closed on their Treasure Island waterfront home after working for a while, and we've been through lots of adventures in the process, and just wanted to ask them a little bit about how it was working with Jack and I, and give us some of your feedback.
Well, we found you when we were still living in Seattle, and as somebody said, it's a rare find when you can find a good real estate agent, and to find somebody from 3,000 miles away, man, you really nailed it. That's what they told us, and we found that to be true. We got extremely lucky, very fortunate. Right, Joan?
I know we went through a lot, and again, we helped you in purchasing this home. And did you feel like you guys have, this isn't your first home, did you feel like you got good advice, that there was somebody working on your side? I mean, is it different than just kind of going with whoever? Again, different.
Well, this business has changed so much over the years, where now you can do so much on the internet and everything that the personal side of the business is probably not what it used to be. But you've certainly brought that back. The number of calls you've made, you follow up not only by computer but in person, and phone calls. Very thorough, very personable. Yes, it was very good experience for me personally.
And I spent most of the time with Cindy looking for the house, and this is our 5th house that we bought. So I've been with realtors quite a bit. And I will say, by far and above, Cindy had all of it. She had the know-how on the whole legality of it, plus the personal one. She was personable throughout. I've had good realtors, but they weren't personable. I've had personable realtors who really didn't have paperwork together, didn't know all the tiny minutiae and the nuances of the whole legal buying the home and the whole process of that. The one thing that really struck me with Cindy, and I don't think she even realized when she said it, but I picked up on it, is she said to me when we were looking at a house and something had happened, and we had gone through so much with a short sale, and then that didn't go through, and it was trying, but we went through so much, and Cindy said, I don't want to be losing my money on that, or I'm not going to lose my money, or I'm not paying that, I'm not going to lose my money. And then I looked at her, and I think she realized then it wasn't her money, it was my money. It was our money. But Cindy felt that it was personal for her, and that was huge. I thought that she took this as being almost as if she's buying it for herself.
Personal investment, yes. Yeah,
that was huge. Right then, I felt a huge sense of, all right, I'm going to put a lot more, put this into your hands, because no, I don't feel quite as guarded.
Wow.
And exactly, and alone. When I think that was just a slip that just came out. We were talking fast, we were going back and forth, and she said something about my money.
Maybe Cindy's planning on
So that was a telling sign on how everything had gone through from the beginning. She had stuck through everything. There wasn't any time when I couldn't reach her. There wasn't a time she didn't get back. And when she did get back, the information was just flowing. I just felt like she had the whole thing under control.
She was on top of it the whole way through. That the short sale that we were in negotiations with was a very trying experience. I think we all learned a lot in that, but Cindy cautioned us along the way and helped us get a very good attorney that really helped us decide to walk away if it wasn't right. And so it ended up being a very good thing that we did. We found a better house, so that was.
And and the other thing is it had dragged out. It had dragged out for a long time, because this was going to be our last house. This was the last house I'm ever going to buy, and I'm going to live in there for the rest of my life. So I really wanted what I wanted, and I never felt that I was being pressured to hurry up and close, because I've been dragging this out. That also was huge. I never felt that I'm waiting and somebody was toe tapping behind me. And Cindy's really, truly, Cindy, you're not just a regular realtor. I mean, what you have done, you've gone above and beyond. Our 5th house, so there's been 10 realtors involved that we have worked with, and they're not in the same category. They're just not. They're great, well, they're good. Some were great, but some they're just, it's not the same category.
Some of the realtors, we felt like we were the realtor, and they were just coming along for the ride. This one, you were in command the whole way, Cindy. There was no question who was in charge of the show. I mean, although we were the customer, you were certainly the customer's agent. You were acting on our behalf the whole way through, and we appreciate that. Yeah. And it was fun. It wasn't a trying experience.
Well, that's what I said about being personable.
Yeah.
I mean, you really had everything. And you know, I've told you a million times thank you, because we have done this before. We've been down this road 4 other times before.
We've had the drill sergeant before, the white glove coming through, making sure everything's perfect, and we didn't feel like we had to, you know, like you said, we weren't on stage the whole way. It was a comfortable experience.
The one other thing is, you know, you guys, I don't think have bought a waterfront home before, and so also just helping you with inspections and seawalls and who does what. I mean, and knowing what's good water, what's bad water for resale, for your own protection. I think, again, there are a lot of people that are attracted thinking, oh, well, you make more money selling a house on the beach, and it's like they don't really have their client in mind to have the resources and knowledge that hopefully we bring to the table, you know, that helps you guys make a sound decision.
Oh, absolutely. Waterfront house, a lot more things can go wrong. Just the insurances, the wind mitigation. We actually went through multiple inspections on this house and ended up replacing 6 windows due to the inspection. The owner agreed to do those on his nickel, and that is something that would not have been caught had we not had a good thorough inspector on the front end that led us to the second inspector.
Right.
And Cindy noticed the windows, and everything had gone off of that, of her noticing that. It saved us tens of thousands of dollars on hurricane windows.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you say thank you for that? I mean, that's something we spend a lot of money in the house now, and that has been taken care of before we moved in, or we would never have noticed.
Right.
So.
Well, I'm thrilled for you guys, and again, it's like I said, the nice part about this is you can't go through all this and not really get to know people, and again, I think that, like I said, more than selling a house, we made some good friends, and look forward to enjoying the new house with you, and thanks for being our clients.
Well, you're certainly welcome to come for the barbecue.
There you go.
Yes, I think we were somehow, I don't know if it was some sort of divine intervention that we were led to, because this was a tough road. It's not as easy buying a house. To find, even in this real estate market, it's been very difficult. Houses that are good deals, go quickly, or it's just been a very difficult process. A lot of short sales, a lot of things to look out for. And I think you were there every step of the way. I mean, I was like in your following behind you, and you were advocating for us, and just how much you advocated for us. And you went above and beyond. And like I said, when you said that, I don't know if you remember that about the money, but my money, I'm not spending my money on this.
Well, I did ask Cindy if it was her decision to make and it was hers, what would she do? And she said, well, if it were me, this is what I would do. And that's exactly what I asked, exactly what I wanted to know.
Good.
Above and beyond.
Thank you. I appreciate it.